Yo, what's up, Tristan? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. David, Gordy. This controller is about to die, but thank God I charged up my other two controllers.
Tonight, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida.
And then that score didn't look normal for us.
It's Sunday Night Football.
Whatever.
On
Here we go.
EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will be backed up
bro,
deep.
if I had returned it. I love watching you play. Oh, I'm glad you do, Dan.
It's here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And what a performance in his last game.
God,
A couple of touchdown passes, that was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's
damn
game.
it.
A gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
Right there, bro.
The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
On second down now, rushing. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
That's good. We're on
Can I just run the goddamn ball?
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
That unnecessary fucking animations and shit.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right.
Got too many animations in this damn guy. Oh,
Right side, and that's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A good pickup there at 22.
let me see something. Did you just
He
get
can
on?
use his legs to
Tristan?
dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their
He ain't no
defensive scouting
star player,
report
so
going into the week?
I'm
Because
chalk
that's
that
when emotions are running high.
over there in the corner.
Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play.
This
He's
wide
free going
receiver
down
was
the
talking
left
about
side. It's a foot
you don't get
race.
the ball that much.
Touchdown,
I'm
Jaguars.
about to simply help him
A
out.
big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
The kick is good.
I
If you
mean,
didn't know it,
4
it
out
won't
of 8
surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Running the 4-6 defense.
Throwing on 1st down.
Gives us a
Gardner.
better.
And right away he lost the football. But I think the
It
Patriots are
gives
going
us
to
a
hang on
better
to the
chance to
football.
pressure
They
the
do. They
quarterback,
get it
which
back.
y'all just saw right there. The 4-6
Points 1, 2, and
defense
3 in their
is really
defensive
good.
game plan was to get to the quarterback and
Giving
knock the
you
ball
a
free.
better
They did it there.
chance at
Luckily,
pressure,
offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a
Quarterback and
wake-up
just,
call, though,
whatever.
because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the
See how he's
defense.
running.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. DJ Jones, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery.
And he had nowhere to go right there. He
25.
got some
They
yardage,
get 12
but he
yards
didn't
back,
get
but it still leads to a 4th and long.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. It's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number one.
That's out of bounds. He did catch the ball, though,
still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
He didn't have both of his feet in, caught it. And Green Bay on the close game. It was only right 3 points. Damn it.
Lost the football, and the Patriots have it.
Nah, big boy, nah. Put your ass on the ground, boy. How the hell did I fumble that damn ball right there?
Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close, and it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They've got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
See, even if I do make a mistake and fumble the ball or I throw an interception, I already know my defense
pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed
not
is
allow him
perfect
to
on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
That was just a mistake by my quarterback. It's like if he tried to throw it, and then like once he tried to throw it, it was like on the tip of his hand. So that's why it resulted into like a fumble. Really, that's not his fault.
Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
That's really,
they'll try the left side.
That's really not his
and they're able to
fault.
bring him down at the 20. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Brandon, after last week, we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Damn, he just...
Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And all the way down to the 39.
You tackle
It's a big
Thurman, you gotta be strong.
Give him 42 yards on the ground. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Yeah, I won't be able to get that if I backed off.
A great chance there for the interception in the end zone.
Right here.
Instead, 3rd down.
I think Jeffrey might get open. I don't know. Unless if the free safety don't pick him up.
No, he stays up.
Oh, run, bro.
And he is going to wind up losing yardage here. As that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah, you call it a fair catch because you don't want to get hit sticking the field. End zone.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Patriots gearing up to go now. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Sliding out of the... And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Josh Allen in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes this game is fun and sometimes it can be really, really dumb.
Now a run
Some
with
of the shit
Montgomery.
that it does.
And he goes nowhere.
Which y'all just
back at the
saw
17.
Like
He lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down.
That's what I mean by the dumb shit in this game.
3rd down.
Looking to throw.
You messed up big time doing that.
Traffic and it's intercepted.
You messed up big
It's
time.
C.J. Henderson picking it off. And they take possession of the football at the 36-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The reason why y'all was so good was because of Tom. Bill Belichick was so good, then I wouldn't have. It would have been easy to say Tom Brady would be nothing if it was the coach, Bill Belichick. But Bill Belichick, he's an alright coach, and I don't think the reason why New England used to win so many Super Bowls was because of Tom Brady. So really, Tom Brady carried the Patriots through all those years that he got drafted by him.
Because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks
are main reason why that team was so good because they just built the defense and all that offensive line
and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Really, Tom Brady is the reason why that team is so good. It's not Bill Belichick.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Makes the plays,
that's a gain of 7.
The Bill Belichick was like a good coach doing that against the Patriots. They had Cam Newton. They would have been in the playoffs.
14-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
I don't know. It's just something about Cam Newton. I just can't damn think what I want to say about it. Cam Newton, when they had that good season, he was with the Panthers. That year they went to the Super Bowl.
He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
That was probably one of the best seasons we've seen out of Cam Newton. Cam Newton was playing lights out. And when the Panthers was like undefeated for a good minute, and I think they lost to somebody, I don't know who it was, but they was still doing good, even when they did lose that game. They still
able to get this out to the 25.
Then they went to the Super Bowl and played the Denver Broncos. That was in San Francisco when they played that Super Bowl. I think it was the coach or whoever that told
they're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here first and 10.
As I just get the sack like that with DJ Jones. But anyway,
make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
He told
quarterback back there. I mean, you know me.
Cam Newton not to run.
A lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case,
that's a sign of they rigging the Super Bowl. They must have paid Cam Newton
there's still a long way to go in this football game.
To tell him not to run. But how you going to tell a quarterback like Cam Newton not to run?
But that's not what they needed.
So basically, they probably said that so they can make the Denver Broncos look good. Especially like Cam Newton.
Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
But I didn't get no penalty like that because I did hit the quarterback. I just don't the ref didn't see it. I did take a shot at the quarterback. I did hit him.
Gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
And really, I'm just trying to injure the
play.
quarterback. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to look for the hits.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And this is away. It's a high kick, and looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
Bro, pick up the ball.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble.
Oh, that was kind of. When that happened, that actually opened up some
old school there. That's absolutely
yeah, because they were so focused on trying to get to the ball because it was a loose ball, so that means it was anybody's ball.
These guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football
in. That would have been dope.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that was one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
A good pick up there, 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
They do that just so they can tackle you.
They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete.
Somehow he wasn't running. The running was delayed.
Back-to-back receptions for him, but it's another first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right.
And you, goddamn, you running the damn route running this.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Hey,
now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Justin Lane there defensively that time to knock it free.
30 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And that's a what?
And his throw's going to be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Okay, so we're at 16-yard line. So this is what I'm going to do. Since we got 25 seconds left, this is what I'm going to do.
On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. From the right hash, this
I'm going to take a field goal right here.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through.
I'm going to kick the ball to them.
And the lead will grow. It's now 17.
And if we get the ball back, then that's why I do it.
Here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
Because literally we go for a touchdown and be up 21 and next. Because we're up 17 in the last 2 minutes of a half. If they give us the ball for the second half,
and ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
I just kick the field goal. We just do that. And who knows?
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more. Try to do some things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretary lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Okay, they get ball this time.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Around the 24-yard line.
Okay.
Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Oh, he did a stiff on right there. That's how he was able to get them first down.
The 35.
That person
ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Catching up the damn
Montgomery. He'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On third down, Gardner. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It don't matter what defense I run. If I tell them
to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
I did not be away, y'all. I did turn the ball over like 2 times.
They can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10.
And then I think the ball bounced off my player's helmet.
They'll try the left side.
But we was able to
and he stopped right at the 25
we was able to
after
get the
a
ball
gain of
back.
5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Eluding the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The 20, 10, touchdown, Jaguars. Big play there. Touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
Like I said,
he was shuffling right out of the pocket. You could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
It's like his legs glitched for a moment. It's like he was...
trying to get the place on offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit, he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to side, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
So fast, it's hard to control. You do that fast.
Quick throw here,
How did
that's
he fall
complete.
forward right there?
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
He almost fell forward.
From the gun, Gardner. He'll fight his tight end here, Asiasi. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Patriots.
Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw.
Damn.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
You can't run the ball.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I don't know why he's still trying to
as he
run the
gets
ball.
up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Doesn't allow you to do that. They see if you run the fucking ball.
And he'll be brought down.
That was kind of
wind up getting 10 back
for
as
him.
That
That was probably his best moment.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
They do it again.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Now Montgomery. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
All right, that's the end of the third quarter.
Here on a Sunday night, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He was trying to get that ball to Audie Tate. And now it'll be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 4 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, Gardner. And he finds Montgomery complete.
Gardner.
And he will have a Patriots first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First down, New England.
On first down, Gardner throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
Gakwe has
to throw again.
Gardner.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Bro, I simply know there'll be a lot of BS happening with this game.
Yards to go.
It don't take a smart person to see that. Anybody can see that. That's BS. You put retweet on game.
And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down and around the 22.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there.
Right there, they
all
get
the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Formations.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end.
Yeah, I like this.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5.
At the Jaguars' 8-yard line.
They run. Montgomery. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Run so well and get down here to the fucking first.
The offense on third down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
Yeah, you threw that ball away because the was coming for you.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
It took him a long time.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. So they will get on under a heavy rush, and down he goes. No good. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
It should be easy for him to get past the block.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up.
Thank God. One of the
Jaguars down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But yeah, this game's pretty much done.
What the hell is that animation?
Nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
What was wrong with him? What the fuck happened to his leg?
He'll look to throw, escaping the pressure right. And he's got his greatest shot on earth, complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory.
One of the Patriots players came over and tried to grab his legs, but it didn't work. And then he did an animation with his legs, like, he just glitched through the players' hands, and that's why he kept running. They got so many glitches in this game.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
And then the animations sometimes make it really funny.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
What is he doing?
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. But it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again. Gardner. Open man here is Scott, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. New England on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. throw. Gardner. And that is incomplete.
How the hell you can throw
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
But just imagine if that was me throwing
they're going to try
that
and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Madden would have did some gay shit.
Montgomery, they'll run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
They've been a little annoying now.
They'll run on 1st down. Rushing. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the Patriots,
they'll look to throw here. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
I think I got that on that milestone, the reception yards. Yep, I just got it. It just said reception. Might miss this.
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close.
But that's okay. Oh yeah, I did get it. The reception touchdowns. That's what I needed. So now I got that.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jackson.
So with the missed PAT in his rear view mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
I need to get like 1,000 of those.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Gardner. And he's
I literally see everything y'all doing.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
He threw it over there to him because
2nd and 4 from the
he didn't have
31.
nobody open in the middle. So
2nd and 4.
that was really smart to do because you had it in anything else, boy, that would have been coming to me.
Operating from the gun, Gardner. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
How is he not
7 yards there and a 1st down.
How is he not fumbling?
A gain of 7. And the Patriot 1st down.
From the gun, Gardner. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Bro,
this has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Incomplete.
They did it again.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
To throw on 3rd down.
I knew it. That's why I backed off.
That's
why I backed my coverage out. I knew it.
Picked off around the 41. There he goes, left side.
I knew that's what he was going to do. My instinct told me that that's what he was going to do. So I backed off my coverage.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game. They're still taking it to the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that play. We're taking pity on you.
So this is good coverage that we played right there. I knew eventually he was going to throw it. Because hell, it didn't take my quarterback that long to throw an interception to them.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense. They unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Then they try to help out the damn team.
Throwing after the interception. Gardner, quick hitter here. It's complete.
then when you make a decent tackle, sometimes these players, they push their stuff. They're like...
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gardner. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
We've been in this league for a while, and many coaches never pay their starting quarterback over to come out of the situation. In this case, though, he's going to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Bitch, give me that shit, you brother.
And the Jags grab it. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Tonight's final score.
Charles, it's
Get
one
the
thing to win.
fuck out of here with that bullshit. That's what your ass did for trying to be so cute, motherfucker. You got your ass slumber. That's what you get.
Game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball.
Somebody clip that shit and upload that. That's what you get, bitch. You don't do that. You don't do that.
You just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
Do that. The fuck what you thinking, dude? This man later thought he was freaking, what's that damn running back? I'm trying to think of that running back, bro. He thought he was freaking Saquon Barkley for a minute when he jumped over and he thought that one of my players wasn't going to come up and hit him like that, bro. Get out of here with that shit. They literally try to make the patrons the patrons. They try to make them the patrons. And what I mean by the patrons, I mean like they try to make them play like they still had Tom Brady when they don't. It's just a random ass quarterback that just trash. I completely dominated them. I'm telling you, if you lose 44-6, that says you need to change everything. You need a new defensive scheme and an offensive scheme. They just got murdered in that game, dude. The game against the Ravens, I thought it's gonna probably be really fun. So let me look at everybody's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the Ravens are not first. They're fourth in offense. Look at Kyle Shanahan sitting there looking nice with all those points. At least my quarterback is first in two things. He's not first in his passing rating, but that don't matter. He's first in all that other stuff. Jameis Winston signs a 1 year to Indianapolis Colts. So I'm trying to check like the so we're playing the Dallas Cowboys and okay, this is what I was trying to do. I'm sorry, y'all. Something happened and my brain is not working. And usually when something happens bad, my brain doesn't function right. But here's everybody home wins. This is how many home wins these teams have and how many losses. The Chicago Bears are really dominant at home. They're 4-0. Chicago is good at home, but they're terrible on the road. Cause they got 3 road losses, but they're 4. But they got 4 home wins and 0 losses at home. So as for these other teams, you look at the Kansas City Chiefs. They only got 1 home loss, and I think that 1 loss came to us. So they haven't lost since they played us. And then the Raiders, they lost 1 game. That loss came to us because we had to play them in their stadium in Las Vegas. And then you look at the 49ers, no home losses for them. They beat their divisional rivals 3 times. They won their division 8 times, and it says we won our once. So it tells you basically every single thing. You see the Giants won their division 6 times. So this is cool. They got all this in here. This is the win percentage. So the Ravens, because we have to play them soon. They're 3-2 at home. On the road, they dominate on the road. It just at home, it just, you know, they gotta find themselves. They ain't got no home cooking at in their house. But we looked at that, so now we about to start. Let me just change my defense to I gotta tell my brother what fucking happened. Your offense rookie would receive a boost or something about. Oh, okay. Amari Cooper, we gotta watch his route running. And then Ezekiel Elliott, his explosiveness is what makes him so good.
In Arlington, Texas.
Like stack the middle.
It's a special
Thanksgiving Day presentation of the NFL on 4K. I thought we were season the ball.
It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
36-yard line.
Fortnite, I don't know. To see if anybody's up to play.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and the 11.
Prescott from the gun into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Prescott.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
What just happened, so that's why I had so much success.
They'll
now
take over
playing
1st
this game.
and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
I saw that middle collapse. I'm not falling for that.
And he's
but
got
I
his
will
man
get
in
this
stride,
touchdown.
complete. Touchdown, Jaguars.
What time is it? It is 4:25.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Because, like,
that'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
sometimes you'll care about it.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
That's all I was trying to get. All my brain was
for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
I don't give a fuck if I enter the quarterback.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Shit, motherfucker.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
When you're, let's say, excuse me, when you got the ball and you're on offense, and sometimes when you be throwing it to a receiver that's open, and let's say, for an example, the strong safety or the middle linebacker picks up the player that you're trying to throw the ball to, and they just jump the route. That's something that Madden needs to fix. Like, we keep preaching and telling them to fix that, they're still not fixing it. And then we say make the offensive line better.
Sure much
We're
more
not
could have been
talking
done
about
there
the
defensively.
we're talking about
Went
our
up with
offensive
him,
line.
tried to knock it away, tried to get an arm
so
in, unsuccessfully.
EA thinks we're talking
So how
about
about
the
this for field
CPU
position after the big play? Inside the
talking
15
about
now as they come up
So
on
we
1st and 10.
have people that have 99 block strengthening and all that shit,
Inside
and
the
they
red
somehow
zone
getting
here.
dominated
They
by
look to
somebody
throw.
who has
And he
less
takes it in.
freaking
Touchdown,
impact on
Jacksonville.
blocking
From
what's
13
the
yards
shit
out,
called?
and the
Power
Jaguars had 6 to their
all that
lead.
shit.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score,
bigger and
force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was that.
Get
Last one was. Now on the
then
other
that's
side, though,
EA's
what's your
fault
psyche? You're
because
really behind the
they
eight
should have
ball.
made it
You
to
got to
where
make sure you just hold
it
in there,
goes by
survive the early storm,
the players
relax a little bit,
stats.
and try and get back to your game plan.
Like if
It's way
that
too
person
early for
has
panic.
99 strength,
Josh Lambo,
they should make it to where you can't get by that person because he's strong.
And Lambo now, after the
So
touchdown, he'll
the way
kick this
EA
one away.
has it, they put animations in the game
That'll
to
be
kind
taken
of make
about a
it
yard
fair,
deep.
but sometimes
And he'll
those
go down as
animations
this
can make
drive
you
will start at
lose.
the 25-yard
Some of
line.
it can be frustrating, and it can be stupid. Trust me,
Now
I've dealt
Dallas
with this
gets set to
stuff
take
before,
the
dude. I
field.
used to play
And the
on
results for them have
line,
not been strong to this point.
when
2
my
drives have
receivers
ended
used
in a
to get
turnover
open,
and then a punt.
So would it be too
it used
snarky
to
for
make
me
it
to
to
say
where
that they've shown
the
improvement?
person that I'm
Because
playing
you
on
had
the
only 2
line
drives with
could just
turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over, so that's good,
I
right?
mean, like,
Get some angry
he can
users
click on
reaching out
a
to you on
player.
social media.
Well, I don't
Click
mean
on
to
the
be. I
player
was
by
actually looking for
simply
the
pressing
positive silver lining, you know.
whatever.
The numbers for Zeke
Click
from
on it
last
and
week.
simply just press the
17
intercept button
carries,
to pick it off like that.
101
Just
yards,
click it
and a
on.
score.
And even though it's a
But
short
that,
week, running backs love when
that
they're in a
is not the
groove, and
issue.
that's
The
exactly where
issue
he
is
is right
them
now.
jumping the
He's
route.
hoping to feast a little
And
bit
the
more here on
CPU does
Thanksgiving.
that
A quick
shit
slant as the
non-stop.
throw's complete. And he's
Like,
able to take this
literally.
one up to the 35-yard line.
You can be
That
throwing
one a
perfectly
first down
every
pickup of
single
8.
time, and then the video game
First
is
and
like,
10
nope.
at the 35-yard
They'll
line.
run with Elliott. And that play is blown up, losing yardage. It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
No, he dropped it. They
All
were looking
that,
for him
all
in the middle
those
third.
black
He couldn't
shirts right
catch
there,
it. Now
he
3rd
still
down.
is focus on trying to give it to somebody that really is not open.
He's only hit 2 of his first
That's not
5
good
passes.
thinking right there,
With a big
Prescott.
3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of
What?
whatever the defense throws
Bro,
at him.
come on, man.
And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short.
A short game that doesn't get him the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
I just knocked somebody out.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 98 yards, 2 shy of 100.
And even on a short week, running backs love when they're in a groove, and that's exactly where he is right now. He's hoping to feast a little bit more here on Thanksgiving.
On 2nd down now.
I hate when they block like that because they blocking the people with all these animations.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I hate when they block because
gain
they
of
could be blocking the
13, it's a
person in the
first
way you
down.
gotta run.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone
Sometimes
early.
you can accidentally run into the blockers with how they
When the
block.
defense back on its heels.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They got too many animations in this game.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
There he goes, right side.
I was about to celebrate right there, but I said no, because then they can hit me and knock the ball
A
out.
big play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, his car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Elbow screen. Okay.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Love using their tight ends for a security blanket.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Thank you.
Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
And no one is attempted to go for it. They just sitting around looking confused like they don't know what to do. Oh, I'm not stupid. I know what y'all mean right there. Y'all ain't covered. Y'all too motherfuckers
This
on
week he
shit.
got
I know what
Bioski,
y'all
maybe
doing.
not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
You was baiting
10
me to
yards there to
pass.
start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Damn, I just
They'll
ran
get him
him
down
over.
after a pickup of 8.
I just
2nd
ran
and 2.
to Marcus Lawrence over.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup.
That's rare. That's you got to be strong as hell to run someone over like that.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
That was
no gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Well, this defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
On 2nd down, rushing.
Oh, they pushed me
free
forward.
for 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
What?
They'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
Josh Lambo to kick off 4.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
The white guard say sometimes stuff happens for a reason.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat at the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Sometimes
now Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. The second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
If he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker, following a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10. Toss left to Elliott. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott.
Bro, he only got away right there because he did that little animation.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. Even Jonathan Coach will look larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott over the middle. Amari Cooper. It's complete.
Cowboys.
A gain of 5. Good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the air again. Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Line of scrimmage again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
They would have picked it off.
And again, it's Prescott. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
They're trying so hard,
but it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say, I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of...
I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 40, 20, 10, touchdown. Jaguars. A big play there as the first half is winding down as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Yeah, I haven't played.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find
now a loose football.
Oh,
the ball
get the
comes
ball.
out, and
What
the Jaguars come up with it. They did.
I knocked the ball out, but it didn't fucking save that the ball came out. It didn't say fumble. Bro.
On first down,
rushing. Quit with that shit, bro. You see what
it's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You're not going to tell me the ball came out.
So we've hit halftime on Turkey. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Someone must have stuck their hand in there and just
the
ripped the ball
Jaguars in
out.
possession of the lead, and they will get the
right
football as we are underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll try and run it, and he'll go out of bounds. It looks like right at the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down now, rushing.
Good blocking.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys 18. It's a big play for the Jaguars.
They said this is going to be the game of the year.
Give him 42 yards on the ground. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try the left side, rushing, and he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
7-yard line.
They'll try the left side, rushing. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right in the end zone.
A
nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
EA.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Jaguars continue to roll. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
This game be cheating,
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points.
Oh, shit.
They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
On first and 10. Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
12 yards there and a first down.
Cowboys. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Allen. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second and 6.
From the 44, Prescott throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it's third down.
Incomplete.
Threw it right at you.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
Really?
And he'll lose yardage here back at the 47. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
Really? Yeah, you got to do this with every running back.
Or from the people who are supporting this team at home.
You have to
because
do
it's
it.
coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game. And on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point.
What the fuck is that?
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1. They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline.
Too much on it.
And that's going to be incomplete.
They
Good
gotta
effort there,
really
trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's good. That's caught inside the 20.
I mean,
and he's going to have the Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On third and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. They'll run on first down. Rushing. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think of strong safeties as better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On third down, rushing. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Every goddamn time.
5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
Number 89, you do that shit one more time, your ass is about to get cut.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
That catch good for only a couple. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Prescott. A quick throw here. That's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
Now Prescott. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
That's taken on the 25. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is. Across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. Following the interception, here's Prescott toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
I know who he was trying to throw it to, but I think I messed him up when I did that other thing.
Throwing, Prescott. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 10. Now Prescott. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
He get the 1st
That'd be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
He did, and he just got robbed.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, rushing. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Jacksonville.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Another carry for the run.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll try the left side. Rushing. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone...
Oh my God, this is something. Very quick.
Lambo on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards.
Josh Lambo to kick off for
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Here's Carter now on the return. Good-looking return set up here.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Throwing again, Prescott on second
I see
and
what
10.
you're trying to do. I see what you're trying to do, Prescott.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is
What are you doing?
Prescott
What are you doing?
Interception. Picked off around the 41. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. Gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
They certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all. Haven't been able to.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Okay, you said
the three
I'm
phases
still
of the
here.
game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that once he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And Lambo now, after the touchdown,
It's like
he'll
our
kick this
division.
one away.
Ain't nobody in our division doing good except us.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
I think the Colts. I gotta check the Colts.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, heading out
I mean,
for
we
the
just gave
touchdown.
them a good defensive tackle, so they should be. If
About set
anything,
for
they
this
should.
next drive by the
They should have
Cowboys
no problem with
offense.
shooting
Let's
the
just be
Jags.
frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because
What time is it? Ooh.
call plays they want executed. They need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. To throw again on second down. Prescott. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
That's your fault. You couldn't catch the damn ball.
Prescott.
Give me that.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Usually when I'm angry, that's when I play really good.
And this one is incomplete.
Put too much on it. Sometimes
so back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Just watch this like that. When you throw it like that, you just gotta be quick.
And they are gonna score again.
You gotta throw it in the direction they're running, not in the direction that they should be, but in the direction that they're going.
Remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Lambo to add on the extra point. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
Their chances of doing anything just went out of the fucking... it just went out of the fucking door. I don't know about y'all, but I might play me some fucking Dead by Daylight, bro. I don't know. I don't care what game I play. I don't care if the killer comes after me so many times.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
I just want to play something so I can take my anger out.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Can't you tell that's a running back or a fullback, but he's small.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room? Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
I got you. Murray.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
That's the game. We beat the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, we did beat the Dallas Cowboys.
Right from the word go.
Put up 70
so this
points.
Will be a win for Jacksonville. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out,
my man got ankle breaker, backfield master, leapfrog, playmaker. So that means if he jumps over some damn body and you hit him, he won't fumble the ball. That's basically what that skill is.
today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in week 13. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some...
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
But we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. But that's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Fielded at the 20. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
6-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Rushing. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
37.
The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
The ball carried by number 30.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
3.
On third down, rushing. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
Josh Lambo lining up.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
A fairly short kick from the 14. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2? Win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Giants.
Throwing Jones. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a yard.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 83 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, #1, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Oh, see, I was right there, too.
But he'll definitely say that that's what he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Ooh, I stuck my hand.
Some mistakes already in the first quarter. If he holds on to that one, first down.
Yeah, I guarantee it. At least one defensive back out there has reminded him of that fact, trying to get into his head and hoping that'll affect him the rest of the game.
He missed it, too. Yeah, someone ran into the kicker. That's on us.
Well, we looked at each other right away.
So
we knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Giants are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 10 more there and another first down.
That's the point of being a referee.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. On second down, here's Barkley. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they'll see what they can do on third and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away.
Accelerating, and off he goes.
Keep going, keep running,
touchdown, Jaguars.
All right.
A big play there. 78 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance. That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Yeah, dude, when I turned that
Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Number remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
It shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Like when you live streaming, it'll be a message that'll come up in the upper right corner. It'll be like the broadcast quality is significant to the connection and stuff like that. So I was trying to find a way
they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
It to where when I live stream,
this taken in about 4 yards deep, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now here comes Daniel Jones and the Giants again. He's got a dig deep here, doesn't he? Teams losing, he's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press, you'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown one interception. He wants to balance that off with at least one touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
Make the broadcast lag, and it's also being an example
on
of why
2nd and 15 now. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. DJ Jones in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Operating from the gun, Jones. DJ Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
They're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
And I literally hit him right there in the end zone. That should have been a safety.
Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Taking it about the 36. A very good return there, giving it even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
I don't know how further in the end zone you have to be in order for Madden to realize that that's a safety. So we can just say EA helped them out right there. Because they know that it's a safety. Now, they had been me, they would have definitely gave him that safety. And I know this game very freaking well. So I know how they go about giving
We'll see if it's that easy here.
He's checking.
Every game likes to be an asshole.
On 2nd down, rushing. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Turning to NBA. They going basketball mode and they only got the 5 points. The fuck?
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught.
What the hell?
And he will get this into the end zone for Jaguar touchdown.
My man, he's getting away from
his 3rd touchdown catch of the game. He's done it here in the 1st half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run fast over through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out.
Anything that happens in someone's life, I'm going to just say everyone has a reason to be mad.
This will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
You do something bad and you know you did it, or you accidentally just
the Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this is not an easy situation. You're down early in the elements. You're on the road. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. DJ Jones. And there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack to lose that kind of yardage,
and most of the
not
time
a great
when we
start.
do stuff like this, we don't really know. We just be doing what everybody else do. And if it works for them,
the sack on
we're
1st
mostly
down.
like, when he works for them,
And he will find his man on the outside.
So like when shit happens like that,
and they'll get him down here at the 23.
For some people, they'll be
The
pissed.
Giants on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Starting over.
From the gun,
Jones
into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 points in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Really stuff like that, material things that you can always get.
Wide open receiver complete.
The only thing that can't be replaced is
Jaguars.
Because if you die, you can't come back. That's one thing
Historic performance, 4
but all these other things like the
and this offense is running away with this one. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, and 4 touchdown receptions.
One shot, the NFL
5 yards deep.
That's what I realize.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Giants going to take over again on offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The Giants on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all around the NFL. Jones has just thrown his... It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
What they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. If things don't improve fast then, I think the back half.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The New York set to take the field. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right? And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. Excellent job. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. In that series, they adjusted so well.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I'm trying to get another
2nd and 3. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Eventually, I'm going to get it, so they can do that all they want.
And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver, because remember, it's a spot foul. And it'd be
It went black. Oh, it went black.
We're starting to get near the home stretch of this.
I gotta end this one.